I'm
No,
muting so
your
you can
moderators or
speak.
somebody down below is constantly hitting that mute button.
Because you keep speaking over somebody else in my live. What happened in other people's lives, they allow you and other people to overspeak each other. We can't hear what the fuck anybody is saying if y'all talking over each other. That ain't never happened in this live. It's never happened in here where people just overtalk each other. So why would I start now? Because y'all going at it. One person speak and then somebody else speak. She was talking. You was trying to interject. If you had a point, you could have held it. And then she could have said what she had to say. But if you keep interjecting when somebody's talking, they're gonna want to have more shit to say, as you saw. If it's a conversation, y'all have to hear each other out. You made statements as soon as she came into the room. It felt like an attack. You immediately said her business where her business wasn't even being discussed. So by default, someone's gonna want to come up and speak their piece, and they're gonna be disrespectful
All right,
because
I
they
got
felt
you. I
like
understand. I understand. Got you. Let me say something real quick, and then she can respond because she up here lying.
you see how you just cut me off.
I
So if
know
my
what you
mod
about to
had,
break down. I get it. I
so if my
understand.
mod had mute you, then would they be wrong for you cutting me off?
Rose, I got you. We all understand what you're saying. I got you. So she lying. She know what happened in the live. Now part of this new culture on this app is to come to somebody live and play videos. AP know what happened in Brandon P live. She know why she came to my live. And everything happened the way it did, the call out lies and everything that weekend. You know what happened. You know you was called transphobic in my live, and you snapped on that nigga because of that shit.
But I have a
Because of the
question.
shit Brandon P made up.
I have a
We
question
was
though.
cool for a short amount of
Hold
time.
on. Hold on. I have a question. What exactly does that have to do with you bringing up her dating roster on the app? We were talking about dating on social
I
media.
brought up the fact that people trusting each other and they be on here lying. She says she'll never date a TikTok nigga again, and I use her as an example. But she dealt with Hulk, T-Times people. So she lied on this app and said, I'll never do this shit again because of her situation with Brandon P. And she came up here and make it seem like that shit never happened. In my live, where she literally addressed, oh, you calling me transphobic now? This, that, and the third, and she lost her fucking mind. She know that shit happened in my live. That's the point of me saying addressing this now. Because she's
Okay,
lying. I
so
don't
let's
fuck with
say
liars. Just acknowledge that it happened. Don't make it seem like, nah, nigga, this thing happened in your live. Speak. It did happen in the platform.
let's say that she did say that she'll never date on social media again. And she comes across somebody that makes her want to change her mind. Is she supposed to come to you and ask to like recant certain
I never
statements
said
that
that was
she
supposed to
made?
happen. I just use
Okay,
that situation as an example
so what I'm
of
saying
not to
is
trust people on this app.
are people not allowed to change their mind? Speak. Are people not allowed to change their mind? What if you met somebody and you said that you would never date on social media and this person changes your mind? Are you then going to go on social media and scream to the top of your lungs, everyone, I know I said that I would never do this. However, this amazing person has made me change my mind.
It'll never
Come
happen.
down
I know who
below
I
and
am.
view the person I'm talking to.
This is the internet. I don't do online dating. There's nobody on the internet that's gonna make me change my
What is
mind
this
as
though?
far as what I look for
So speak.
in
In the,
relationship and shit. It will not
in the
happen.
So in the conversation that we were having, why
I'm
did you
telling you
feel the
that it will
need?
never happen. But I'm listening.
Okay,
It'll
so
never
why
happen
did you feel okay? So why did you feel the need to bring up AP business when I'm discussing me having a husband and you was supposed to be one of the prospects?
because what did I say? We know at
So
least
how
five
did
different
AP get
TikTok
involved?
couples
So
that was
how did
used as
AP get
content, and
involved
she's
in
one of
me and
them.
you? How did AP get involved in me and you being a couple?
If
Speak.
I could answer
Nah,
that, when I can, if you
Rose, you heard
whenever
what I
you want to
said.
give me a chance to speak, I can
I said
help you
five
answer that,
different
Rose.
TikTok
Go
couples that
ahead,
was
AP.
used as content.
Go ahead.
She's two of them shits. She's two
Go
examples.
ahead, AP. Go ahead, AP.
He's not gonna mute.
Go ahead, AP.
Go ahead, lady. Yo, Ro, I don't fuck with this. I won't ever She can she can talk. Stop muting me. I'm gonna let her talk. Stop. Let her talk. Stop muting me.
Oh my God, I can't.
Y'all could go.
This is exactly why he
Yeah.
got blocked. He got blocked out of my live because he brought bullshit into my live and
Muted.
doing shit like this. This is why he got blocked out of my live. I was hosting a live show. I would let him up in my panel. He would not listen to me as the host. He would not stay muted. The exact behavior that you're seeing is the exact reason why he got blocked out of my live. It was no other personal vendetta reasons that he's talking about. It wasn't about public. It wasn't about none of that shit. It was the fact that he brought bullshit into my live. I asked him to stop. He did not listen, and he did the shit repeatedly. And so I placed a boundary on his ass. Now, what's funny is that ever since I had him blocked, everywhere I would go, he got to a point of where he was this man, I'm mark my words, because I'm not speaking out of blind anger or anything like that. He would literally stalk me on the app. This man, everywhere I showed up, CW's live. Every time I would show up in CW's live or anywhere on the app where we're mutuals and he saw me up in the box, he would always, yo, AP,
No, why do y'all disrespect black men like this, claiming men are stalking people? You lying. Like, lady, what are you lying for?
I'm not. And it got to the point you can
Me and CW was
ask CW when you get a chance, because when I texted CW at the time, I said, I am no longer comfortable being on your platform, CW, because Speak does too much. Every time I'm in the box, he sees me in the box, he feels the need to speak. It got to be a long time before he stopped fucking doing it. And so he knows that he kept doing it. And so yeah, that's he got obsessive with that shit. That's all it was. So yeah, it got to that point, and I would give him no attention. I would ignore him, and he would constantly, AP, can in the chat, AP, can we talk? AP, can we talk? AP, why you ain't listening? AP, why you ain't, come on now, why you being like that? Why you being like that, AP? Why you doing this, AP? And I'm like, dude, he is unhinged. So so to answer your question, Rose, of why when y'all are talking about your love life and I come in, and as soon as I come in and say anything, he's automatically zoned in, laser focused on me, and all of a sudden like AP this, AP that, because he's been doing that. He's been doing that. Matter of fact, the last time I even was on that other person's panel that he just mentioned, he came up to the box to ask me to unblock him. This was this year. AP, unblock me, please. So how am I a liar? Why would you want me to unblock you and I'm all of these things? Why would you beg me to unblock you and I'm a liar? I'm this. I don't stand on business. What the fuck would you want to be mutuals with me for? It doesn't make sense. So am I the liar or are you? Stop.
Hold on. Real quick, I got a question. For all of y'all that's in here, can y'all tap my screen? Because nosy is a bitch. Real motherfucking nosy. And y'all sitting in here real cozy. And half of y'all ain't following me either. Make sure you hit the follow button, okay, Stink? Go ahead at the top, get you a heart me, okay, friend? Get you a heart me, friend. Go ahead at the top, get you one, okay? Go ahead, we do got a gift goal as well. Go ahead and help with the gift goal too. Make sure that you gift not only AP but Speak as well. Since y'all up in here being nosy because y'all ain't got shit else to do on this damn app. It's born everywhere the fuck else. Huh? We've been having good conversations and stuff. Get you a subscription too. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for joining the team. Thank y'all for the taps. If you at work, I appreciate your services. Amen. Whatever you do. Shout out to you. Thank y'all for the gifts. Make sure y'all also gift AP and Speak as well. Make sure y'all follow the panelists, please and thank you. All right. All right. Thank y'all so much for the taps, okay? Thank you for the follow too, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Go ahead. I think it was Speak. And stop being disrespectful. Cause you acting real crazy in here, and I don't like that.
Yeah, because she lying and she being disrespectful.
Whether you feel like somebody is lying or not, you came at her first.
All right, yo. So, yeah, let me know when I can talk.
Don't play with me, bro.
Can I speak, host?
Go ahead, speak.
Host, let me know when I have permission to speak.
Speak. Don't piss me off.
Thank
Go
you
ahead.
for allowing me the opportunity to speak while you have me on your panel.
Go ahead. Don't piss me off.
So y'all pay attention to this, how this woman, AP, disrespected me as a man and called me a stalker on TikTok. I've never stalked nobody on this app. That's disrespectful. Me and this woman been on the platform, or I've been in the platform with her probably 2 or 3 times, and as a joke, I said unblock me. But for her to claim that I'm stalking her would mean I'm going out my way to go to platform to platform to platform on a consistent basis, me begging this woman to unblock me. I did this shit probably once in Tea Time Live, a little while back, and once somewhere else. You mentioned CW. Me and CW was mutuals on my private page and this page at one point. For you to call me a stalker as a man is disrespectful as hell. But again, you know what happened in my platform. Y'all get on this shit and y'all exaggerate shit. There's no reason for me to stalk you. We was cool 1 minute, we wasn't. The fuck am I going to follow you around from platform to platform to beg you to unfollow me? If you block me, it is what it is. But don't
Okay.
disrespect me as a man because this is the platform you created for yourself, AP. You pushing that misandrous ass rhetoric where you push a lot of hate towards black men. And you do this shit and then men are victims of the shit that women say, claiming we're abusing women and all this other wicked shit. Man, it's not that deep, and don't disrespect me claiming I'm stalking somebody because it was never that serious. It was a joke. But again, I use your situation as an example for a reason. You were used, or excuse me, you and your situations, plural, you, Brandon P. Hulk, are examples of men or people decided to get into a sexual relationship on this app, and that was used as content on TikTok. I said before, like Rose asked, about dating this shit. Trust nobody on this app because what you do in your real life, or if you decide to get intimate with somebody on here or what have you, it will be used for content on TikTok.
But did you
You fuck
think
on
that it was
somebody, you meet them at a hotel, what have you, it'll be used for content. AP was used for content, and about 4 or 5 other people was as well. Go ahead, AP. Rose.
so do you think that it's fair to bring up her information in here with people who may not have known this information, all for the guise of context, only when she came into the room?
Let me ask you a question.
No, no,
Am I
no.
wrong with what I
Answer my
said?
no, 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 no. I want you to answer my question.
It happened. It is what it is.
That's not answering the question.
I'm answering your question. You just don't like the way I answered it. It happened. It
What was
is
the
what it
question that
is.
I asked you, Speak? What did I ask you?
Whether or not it was right or wrong for me to use her as an example or mention her shit. The point is, it happened. And that's an example of how shit goes on this app. You meet people on this app and you get used for content because y'all share y'all personal business on this app. Y'all break up on this app. Y'all get on these panels and tell people, I fucked this person. I met this person at a hotel on this app. Y'all decide to bring y'all personal shit on this app. That's the point I was making before.
You know what's crazy though? I think the problem with what you did was that nobody in here knew her business.
That's a
Nobody
lie.
knew. A lot of people, no, no, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of people in here that did not know her business, Speak. Nobody knew all the information about her. But when she came into the room, you now created a space that she felt comfortable in, now a freaking war zone. And it wasn't even in your shit. You did it in
Did that
mine.
really happen, Rose? I created a war zone in your panel just
You
now.
just, what y'all doing right now?
Was this just not a live topic not too long ago? AP and Hulk?
AP and Hulk
How is
has
this a
never been
war
live.
zone? What are you talking
AP and
about?
Hulk have
What?
never listen to me. AP and Hulk have never been a topic in my room, which means that in my broadcast, in this matrix in here, you made it a war zone. Because she felt the need that she had to defend herself because you attacked her in the comments.
Like,
You
that's
told her business. Hold on, AP. You told her business in my room unwarranted. I didn't ask you for AP's information, and you didn't have to use her and say her name as an example. You could have used that situation without saying her name. And if she decided to be like, you're talking about me, then she would have told on herself. However, you said her name and then said her business. And then you did it because y'all are at odds. It wasn't like y'all did it because y'all was cool. You did it because y'all were at odds. So it doesn't make it okay, Speak.
and this is what the problem I have with people on TikTok is the fact that, oh, AP, you're always centering yourself. You're always centering yourself. I came to fucking support. I can't even support other content creators because people be ready in the fucking bushes to weaponize my shit against me. You will derail somebody's whole life just to spite me. She has 600 people in here. You have made her live about me, and I'm over here addressing her and saying, hey, Rose, like I normally fucking do. And this is why people got to create burner accounts and just come in that way. Because as soon as y'all see my fucking name, y'all want to you centering me. Now it makes it look like to everybody else who already don't like me that I'm centering myself. And I'm over here I'm trying to fuck with Rose. Y'all can't even let me fuck with her in a natural way. Because now y'all warp it and turn it into some other shit. This is the problem with being able to fucking support people on this app authentically. That's crazy. I can't even come in here as AP.
I do have people who have to come in on burner accounts and tell me who they are on the back end just because of situations like this, because they don't want this to happen. And that's not fair. It's not fair. Because there's a lot of people who want to fuck with my broadcast, but don't want people in the comments to be trying to take screenshots of them talking or them on the panel and all types of shit. Because people bone carry and people try to create shit. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Speak, the way that you handled that was off. It was off, baby.
And it makes it look obsessive to Speak. And to be honest, I really hate the way you go around this app making it look like you're fucking obsessive over me. Like, I really don't like that shit, which is why you will always and forever remain
There
blocked.
you go,
Because you
exaggerating
will
shit
never
again.
stop fucking
Obsessive.
addressing me
What
anytime
am
I
I
go into
obsessing
a
about, beloved?
space.
What are you talking about?
You fucking
You're using
exemplify it.
some wild
You
ass
could have made
terms,
me
but I'm
out
gonna
to
let you
be a
finish. You're
liar if you
using
wouldn't have
some
addressed me
interesting
and
terms to
said
speak.
any of my shit in this live. You could have easily made me a liar. If this was the case and you were thinking, I honestly am this misandrous and I like to put smut on black men's name, you could have made me a fucking liar easily by not taking action and fucking putting my business out there and introducing the world to my business when I wasn't even a fucking topic of discussion. But once again, you proved me right by doing the bullshit that you did. You're not proving me wrong. I came in and all I said was hello to Rose. And you did this fuck shit. What the fuck? And what you expect me to do? You want me to eat that? You don't want me to ever... That's what the problem I have with niggas on this app. They don't ever want you to fucking defend yourself. Because as soon as I say some shit, now it's a fucking problem. Now when I light your ass up, I'm this misandrous and I hate men. I hate men. Yeah. When y'all become a fucking problem. I don't have no problem with J.E.'s who's in the comments. I've actually never had a problem with J.E.'s. He's always been respectful to me. I don't have a problem with public because he's always been respectful to me. He's never fucking sat there and been obsessive or did some sideways shit to me. It just, you are a problem or you're not as a man. That's on you. And if I have to put a boundary up, that means you did something for me to have to put a boundary up and call your ass out. That's it. Like, I don't even understand how you complicate that shit. And you calling me a fucking liar? You just exemplified the very thing I said I blocked you for. You're impulsive. You don't have any self-control. When I blocked you, right after that, every space you saw me in, it was, oh, AP, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk, AP? That's messed up. Why you ignoring me, AP? Why you ignoring me? Come on, bruh. Be fucking for real and just own up to your bullshit instead of sitting there trying to deny it all the time. This live ain't even fucking about me, but thanks for making it seem like now I'm centering myself.
Nah, you not centering yourself. Go ahead, speak. For those who are watching, AP did not censor herself.
What you saying, Rose?
I was letting the people know, for those who are watching and spectating, AP did not censor herself at all. She did not. Water.
All right, when she came up here, she claimed something didn't happen in my live last year in June. She know it did. Again, she's using these interesting ass terms, claiming I'm obsessive, claiming like I went around from platform to platform following this woman behind this woman, excuse me, and asking her to unblock me. That shit probably happened 3 times. And mind you, I'm sipping, so that's why I'm stuttering a little, so I'm feeling good. But to use the word obsessive and stalker is wild to me. But hey, you came up here and lied and claimed something didn't happen in my platform. You know it did. You made this shit about you, or you by you coming up here saying what you said, you lied. That you disrespected me as a man, calling me the B word. That's on you, beloved. The live is about you now.
Okay, so I have a question.
Hold on, Roseanne. Let me just land here. I'm gonna land with this. People get into situations on this app. They get intimate, and it comes back to TikTok, and it becomes live topics. This is why I don't trust nobody on this shit. There's no friends, and I would never reach out to a woman. And
I'm sorry, I have to interject. I have to. I'm sorry. I muted you. I muted you. And
that's crazy. But you let her talk.
And
gotcha.
the reason why I'm muting you is because you made this about her. We're not going to spin this like she's centering herself and made this about her. You made this about her. You said her name and then said her business when she came into the room and said, hey, Rose, you did that, speak. She didn't do that. We're not going to spin this and make it seem like she did this thing. She didn't. She came in and spoke to me, said, hi, Rose. That was it. And because of the conversation that we were having, you chose to use her business as an example to prove your point and also throw jabs at her because you're mad at her. And I don't understand why you can't see that that was wrong. That wasn't okay, speak. I would be upset if somebody did that to me. I would be upset if you did that to me. And so, yes, it will come off as obsessive if a person has you blocked and when they go into a mutual space, you feel the need to attack them. Or you feel the need to call their name or call them out or speak to a situation because you can't do it anywhere else. Why did you choose my live to do that? Why did you think that that was okay? You say that you respect me. However, you disrespected my space by doing that thing that you just did and that you're doing right now. I don't want to be on no backdrops. However, that wasn't okay. I didn't sign up for that. I didn't sign up for this conversation, not in my own life. We were having a good time. We were laughing, joking, chilling, vibing, talking a little shit, but not talking about anybody. And so for you to bring up information that other people may not have been privy to violated not only her boundaries, but mine. It wasn't okay.
You done? Permission to speak?
You can speak.
Miss Mute, speak when he want to talk. Can I talk? You sure I can speak? Host, are you sure speak and talk? I guess so. So I was making a point of people putting their personal shit on TikTok and they get used for content. Now we here. Y'all bring y'all personal shit in the real world to TikTok and it gets used for TikTok content in lives. That's the point of what everything I said. Where's the line what I said?
I don't think you heard anything that I said for real. It's the
Where's the lie
principle.
in what I said, Rose?
It's the principle of
Y'all
you
bring y'all
bringing
personal shit to TikTok and it
whether you
becomes live topics because y'all decide to get on this shit and get personal. Where is the
whether
lie in any of that point that I just made?
whether you feel like it's the truth or not, you did not have permission to bring up that woman's business, especially in
Rose,
here.
it is what it is at this point.
And, and that's why you're wrong. And that is why
All right, so I'm
that can't
wrong. It is what it is. Cool.
but that can't be respected. Speak. What you're doing, it does not warrant respect. It does not garnish respect from anybody, what you're doing and how you're going about it. That's not okay. And for you
It
to be
is
so
what it is,
nonchalant
beloved.
about it, and I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. You may have enemies on here, but I am not one of those people. So I'm telling you as a mutual, because people say that they don't have no friends. Okay, cool. I'm telling you as a mutual.
No, there's
That
no friends on this app.
okay, so I'm your
Most
mutual.
people on this app
And
cannot be trusted.
and as a mutual, a person who sat
Y'all
around
can't be
you,
trusted.
as a person who has sat around you, you have sat around me. The fact that you decided to disrespect my space and you're still being disrespectful speaks volumes. And the fact that you're just saying that it is what it is when I haven't done anything to you. And I'm telling you that I now feel disrespected. It is what it is not a statement that can be respected by anybody that is a mutual of yours. That is not acknowledgement of what transpired. That is not being self accountable for the fact that you violated not only me, but someone else. You threw everything off in this room. Whether you meant to intentionally do it or not, you threw off the entire room when you did what you did. That wasn't the vibe in here. That wasn't the energy in here. That wasn't the conversation or where the conversation should have went. And so simply acknowledging that you shouldn't have made those steps for us to get here would have been better than you just saying it is what it is. That's very prideful. And as a black man, I wouldn't expect you to try to be prideful in a space where you know that you might have crossed boundaries. Especially when I'm saying that to you, when I'm expressing that, yes, you
Yeah,
crossed the
this shit
boundary.
is the gas, man.
You feel like I'm gaslighting you?
This shit is the gas.
You feel like I'm gaslighting you, Speak?
Finish, Rose. I'm listening.
Do you feel like you're being
But she
gaslit?
came up here and said I lied.
Speak.
She came up here and said I lied about what I said.
Speak.
That shit funny to me. Continue, Rose. Continue, host. I'm listening.
And another thing I find
Now you
funny,
trying to
Rose,
talk down to me as a man. Get the fuck out of here talking about as a black man, this, that, and the third.
not
What
you
the
just
fuck are
you
you
will
talking
not
about?
disrespect her. You will not
Come on
disrespect
now.
her.
Let me
You
mute.
are so
What?
disrespectful to women, and that's why I be calling out the niggas on this app. That's why y'all call me a man hater, because I call out y'all bullshit, y'all disrespectful ways, and how y'all disrespect women on this fucking app. That's why I go off on y'all bitch ass, and I will call you a bitch ass until it's my last fucking breath.
That's the third time she called me out my name.
Absolutely.
Keep
Absolutely.
going.
Because you disrespected the
Listen to
shit
how
out of
women
Rose.
disrespect men
Yo,
on
that's
here. Keep
crazy that you
going.
even act like this. You think you deserve respect? That's insane to me.
Continue. This
Yeah, I will continue. My platform, yes, it will be used to go off on niggas like you. Absolutely. Absolutely. For you to fucking talk to her like that, you got me fucked up. You got all of us fucked up. You should get called out. And the fact that y'all don't even call out men on this app, right? Who run through women on this app. Y'all don't even call them out. But y'all will disrespect women all fucking day and try to shame them for giving men a chance. And when we give y'all a chance, y'all dirty laundry don't get fucking put out on this app. When men come in, y'all don't do all of that. Y'all don't do that to these men. Y'all don't remind them of their horrible choices that they make. Y'all don't say nothing about these men and the decisions that they make on this app and remind them constantly. But you'll sit there and do that to a woman, though. Easily. This is how easy y'all disrespect women on this app. So yeah, that's why I go off on y'all. That's insane to me. You'll never go into Brandon P's live and do all that dumb shit. Go into Brandon P's live and see if you're gonna do that and see if you're gonna talk. He'll let you talk that same shit. That's what I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that.
I don't know what I could have said to warrant him to just disrespect me like that. I don't know. He back in the queue. I don't know. Like, speak, are you okay?
He's not. He's not okay. A lot of these men on the app are not okay.
Because you said you've been drinking, like, drinking how much?
And that's the other thing. That's the same with Slim God. They don't be understanding what they be saying because they be drunk whole time. That's why they do the harassing bullshit. And then all of a sudden they don't know and they don't remember all the shit that they did because they were drunk. Drinking. Be gone off the alcohol and don't remember the shit that they've said or done. All of a sudden now we're here and I'm lying. You was drunk all those other times. How would you know?
Do y'all feel like I was talking down to him as a black man?
No.
Because that's crazy. That's a wild narrative to paint, Speak. I'm not gonna hold you.
Now wait for him to go live, y'all. He gonna go live about us.
Nah, he in the queue.
Yeah, but he gonna still go live about us.
That's a wild narrative.
Definitely.
All right, Speak. Let's try this again. Hold on, AP. I'm gonna drop you down for a second, okay? I'm sorry, sis.
That's
Yo,
Whoever said I was drunk.
I asked how much you been drinking.
It's interesting to me that this woman tried to diagnose me.
I'm
What issue
asking.
does Speak have?
I'm asking you how much.
What does AP know about me?
I asked how much have you been drinking?
Not much. Who said I was drunk? Listen to the exaggeration in what she said. Who the
Speak.
hell said I'm drunk? What are you talking about?
Speak. You just disrespected.
When that shit happened in my live last year, I was sober. What is she?
You just disrespected me. I dropped her off the panel because now I have a problem. And this shit ain't about her no more. You disrespected me.
Yeah, she called me out my name 3 times.
You disrespected me in my space.
All right, Joe. Cool. Let me know when I can talk.
You disrespected me in my space. I expressed to you how you disrespected me in my space and how you used her as a means to disrespect my space. You violated and broke rules in my space. The boundary that was set, that I set for my space to keep my space clear from certain things, you broke that rule. And you know that. Because you know I don't get down like that. You frequent my spaces enough to know how my room operates from other spaces. And I don't do shit for numbers. I don't do shit for clout. I don't do shit just to garnish people to feel whatever the fuck. I don't care about numbers. You know that. I don't give a fuck about what you see numbers in here right now. I ain't doing this shit for no entertainment. You literally disrespecting my space. We was in here vibing. In real time, you was in here vibing with us. So the fact that you felt the need to speak to somebody, a woman's situation, air out her business as a means of example. And when I asked you, why are you doing this? You kept going. And when you were getting muted, you got mad for being muted because they were trying to get you to stop. But you kept going. So the fact that you're more focused on you being called out your name, as opposed to the fact that the person who's a mutual of yours, you've disrespected me. You more focused on her than you are of my space and me is crazy when she has you blocked. And so now, a space where anybody can come in and have good conversation, you done made that shaky.
Yo, what?
All right, speak. I keep giving you grace, and I feel like you playing in my face. I'm giving you grace, but you keep playing in my face.
What's that supposed to be?
What I'm saying is that the respect that I'm having for you is depleting because you're not showing me respect.
Because you don't want me to, I'm not responding to you how you want me to respond. That woman called me out my name 3 times.
And
Then
you
she said I
disrespected
lied
my
about what
shit.
I said was a
And you
fact.
disrespected my shit.
I got you, but she called me out my
Now
name.
fuck
She
that. Fuck
disrespected
that.
me,
You can address
beloved.
that after you address how you
She
disrespected
disrespected
me.
me. If you feel like I
You can
violated your,
address her after you address the
if you
fact
feel
that you
like I violated your
disrespected me.
platform, then you gonna mute him.
My nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird ass shit that you own. Fuck all of that. Cause what you don't want is for me to disrespect you. That shit that she said was light work, my nigga. That wasn't shit compared to what I can say to you. So how you gonna sit up here and be more focused, hyper focused on this motherfucker who don't give a fuck about you? And the bitch who don't give a fuck about you, you pushing me to the side. Nigga, fuck you. Fuck all of that. That's crazy. No, that's really asinine, bro. That's crazy. The motherfucker who give a fuck about you, you pushing me to the side and saying, fuck that, you'll deal with that shit later. Nah, nigga, deal with it now. Because I can't get past the fact that you just violated me. So I ain't gonna be able to hear shit else until you address me first. Cause it's my shit. And if you wanna address her, you can do it in your shit. I created this space for y'all to have a conversation. Nigga, don't disrespect me and my shit. Cause I don't do you like that. I don't play with you like that. You got the unmitigated motherfucking gall to sit your happy ass in this room and get the disrespecting me and dismissing me like I'm some random ass, goofy ass, weird bitch that you just met yesterday. Yeah, I dropped you because you keep speaking over me. This my shit. This my house. Nigga, you don't pay no bills in this bitch. How the fuck you gonna cut me off while I'm talking? And you keep cutting me off. And every time you let me know when you're done, which lets me know that you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. You're more focused on AP. You're not hearing shit that I'm saying to you. And it's not about me wanting you to respond how I want you to respond. That's narcissistic as fuck, bro. You're not even answering questions that I'm asking you. The answers that you're giving, they're not warranted to the question that I'm asking. If I ask you, is the sky blue? And you be like, I got 4 pennies. What the fuck do the 4 pennies got to do with if the sky is blue or not? That's how you answering my questions. That's not okay. And I ain't trying to violate you. And I'm not trying to disrespect you. But you keep disrespecting me. I'm trying to be neutral, bro. I'm trying to make sure that my space is a space where people can come in, no matter if they have disagreements or not, voice their grievances in a peaceful manner. But it can't be peaceful if you're not even trying to hear. Everybody can't be trying to hear, and you're the only one that don't want to hear. Everybody can't be here open to understanding but you. And when you dismissing me of all people who's creating the space, how the fuck am I supposed to feel when you dismissing me, Speak? You're dismissing me. And it's not okay. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that, Speak. I ain't do nothing to you. Go ahead. Can y'all hear him?
So you let this woman get on your panel, call me a stalker, call me a bitch, say I'm a liar, and all this shit. And now you want to address me about how you feel. Every time I try to talk, this shit.
All right. Can y'all hear him? Speak, can you say something?
They hear me talking. I just started talking.
All right. Go ahead. I didn't hear you. What did you say?
They hear me in the comments.
So what did you say? I didn't hear you. I had to reset my live.
You let that woman disrespect me, call me a liar, a stalker, and all this other fuck shit. You ain't addressed that. You kept muting me and let her disrespect me and call me out my name as a man. Not one time did I call this woman out her name.
You told
But
her
now
business.
you want to address me claiming you're disrespected. You feel disrespected.
You told her business.
How did I disrespect you, Rose?
You told her business in my live.
How did I disrespect you?
You told her business in my live unwarranted. You violated the space that I had cultivated specifically for today. You deciding to call her out because you have grievances with her and making this about her was a violation and disrespect towards me and my space. When you were asked to stop, you refused. You were hyper focused on her and whatever other men that she slept with or had been with, which was another violation because I don't play that shit. And then when I decided to try to have a conversation so we can address it, you kept cutting her off. So she called you out of your name after you had already disrespected her and told her business to a space of individuals who did not know anything about her situation. You were disrespectful. You disrespected me because then you said that I was trying to speak down to you. You kept cutting me off as I was speaking. You were trying to dismiss me in my own space. That is disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. And in all that, fuck you, Speak. And the constant muting, I got you. I disrespected you. And it's fuck Speak. Because of one situation, got you. I'm listening. And I made your platform so unsafe now because of this one instance. What? Okay.
Speak. Speak.
I'm listening, host.
So,
I wasn't able to talk no other time. Talk, I'm listening.
okay. So what's really the issue here?
Ain't no issue. You let that woman call me out my name. You let her call me a stalker. You let her lie and say I'm obsessed. You let her call me a liar
So, are you blaming me
about
for
what I
what?
addressed, about what happened in my platform, and then you go out your way and say I disrespected you, and it's fuck speak now. You tell me what the issue is.
So
You
you're
just said
blaming.
fuck me over your shit. How you feeling? Your emotions.
So
That
you're
shit got
blaming.
nothing to do with me. You made this about me, and you telling me fuck me now. I got you. I'm listening.
So you're blaming me for words that came out of a human being's mouth.
You said fuck speak
So you're blaming me for words that came out of
out of
AP's
your
mouth.
mouth. Yeah, it came out your mouth. You
So
said fuck you. Speak. You
what
was
was
talking to me.
what was the
Yeah.
context of what I said?
Point is, you said fuck speak.
Okay, so it doesn't matter the context, right? As long as you heard what you heard to make you feel how you feel to stand on what you feeling, it don't matter, right? But when it comes to how you feel, we're supposed to make sure that we have full context of why you feel the way that you feel. However, when it comes to me and what I feel, there is no context. It's you said those words and that's it, correct?
We didn't have a conversation because you dropped me and you muted me. You was talking. You dropped me to say what you had to say. Fuck speak. And now you want to bring me
You
up and you
also
want this
made
content
statements.
and going back and
You
forth.
know what?
But
You
you
know
just
what?
said fuck me
So what statements did
because
you make?
I made your platform chaos off
So
of one
so what?
situation.
Okay.
I did all this shit. Your platform is unsafe now. Speak wreaked havoc. I let off the AK in your shit. This shit crazy.
So when do you want to have a conversation with me?
We're having an exchange right now. We're not having a conversation.
It's an exchange. It's not a
So what's
conversation.
happening?
It's an exchange. It's not a conversation.
All right,
A
so you
com-
let me know how we gonna have a conversation after you said fuck speak. I'm listening.
well, first, it's actually understanding where both people are coming from. Why is it that you can't understand where I'm coming from? Speak.
You said you feel disrespected.
Uh-huh. And I
I got
explained to you
you.
why. So you
You
got me,
said
right?
what you said. I heard every word that came out your mouth. All of us heard that shit. Okay,
Okay.
you feel disrespected.
Uh-huh. And so how do you fix that?
You tell me, beloved. This you controlling this shit.
You
You
made
say
the
what you want.
mistake.
You drop. You let me constantly be muted, and now you want me to come up here and have a conversation with you after fuck you speak. What?
So
That ain't how that works.
you made that mistake. Speak. You acknowledged that the stuff that I said, you acknowledged it. So how do you fix it when you made that mistake?
What is there to fix? You just disrespected me and said fuck you. Speak.
So you not acknowledging anything that I said, how do you think that that made me feel? Speak.
Rose, what you want from me?
You not acknowledging anything that I said, how do you think that that made me feel?
Rose, out your mouth, the words fuck you came out because you and your emotions. So am I supposed to care about how you feel now after you disrespected me? I ain't disrespect you. I didn't say nothing directly to you to disrespect you, matter of fact. Let me clear that up. But because this your platform, you think you can say fuck you to somebody and they gonna come back and everything is all willy-nilly and cool. Cool, calm, and collected. We chilling now.
The reason why
Because
I
you felt the
said
way and it's okay for you to say fuck speak. Fuck you, nigga, basically. Okay?
the
And I'm in the
statement,
wrong. I'm in the wrong in all this shit, mind you.
the,
Gotcha.
sta- the statement "fuck you" was in regards to you saying that I was trying to. What was the words that he used? I was trying to speak down to you as a black man. You said that I was
Yeah,
speaking
you
down to you
started
as a
your
black
statement
man.
as a black man, this, that, and third. You can't speak down to me, beloved. You can't speak down to me like
I
that.
didn't speak down to you though. Speak.
Because the point was, whatever happened
You
before happened.
tried to
The
create a
disrespect happened on multiple occasions.
You
I
tried
kept
to,
getting muted.
you tried to create
And
a
now you want to bring up, as a black man, I'm disappointed in you, basically. Nah, that ain't how that worked.
you tried to create a narrative that I was speaking down to you as a black man when that wasn't what I did at all. You referred to yourself as a black man first. I repeated the statements out of your mouth and said, as a
Yeah, because I
black
was addressing
man,
AP about some shit, but we know how you do. Yeah.
and as a black man, I would hope that you could acknowledge where you may have went wrong. You said that I was speaking down to you and you said, fuck out of here, and called me goofy. And so I said, fuck that and fuck you if that's how you feel. Let's go ahead and make sure that we understand the words that came out of your mouth first.
I called you
Because I
goofy.
would have
That's
never,
crazy.
no. I would have never said, fuck you, just off the strength. Speak. You made statements
So
that
I
were
called you goofy.
disrespectful
Okay.
as to why we have to make sure that we understand the context of why people are saying certain things. You said a lot of hurtful and harmful things in regards to me as a woman, especially a black woman with a platform such as this. And when men have egos,
Rose, what did I
have to be
say to
very
you that was
mindful.
hurtful? What are
Do
you
not
talking about
cut
now?
me off.
What?
I have to be mindful of the things that I say on this here app. There's a lot of people already who swear that I hate men, period. And for you to then create that statement
Can you
with your
explain what I
mouth
said to you that
and
was hurtful
spin
to
a
you?
narrative, I had to then correct the action and then say, fuck all of that, because Rose will not be considered a woman who then hates men and degrades men and makes men feel small and inadequate. Those were the sentiments that you put out into the space, into the universe, to make people believe this one thing about me and your engagement. That's what I do not like. That's what I do not appreciate. That is the disrespect that I am speaking to. That is the fuck you that I'm referring to, because you will not paint that narrative about me. However, you created a narrative about yourself when you decided to dismiss the fact that I was violated by you in my space. And other women just got violated by you in my space. I'm not making that up. That is literally what happened. And I expressed that to you multiple times, but you don't want to hear me. You're choosing to be obtuse. You're choosing not to listen. And no matter how calmly I speak to you or how aggressively I speak to you, you still don't want to hear it because you're more focused on AP. You want to just get to AP. That's not how conversations work.
My focus is the disrespect.
And I'm focused on your disrespect. So let's focus on your disrespect so we can focus on other people disrespecting you. How about you focus on what
My
you said out
focus
your
is the
mouth?
disrespect.
Can you
Okay,
focus
I
on the
got you.
disrespect that came out of your mouth? Can you look internally
I
first?
said something to
You
Rose,
look at
not the
everywhere
rest of
else
the
but at
disrespect that you
yourself.
as a woman.
Speak. You got to look at yourself in the mirror before you decide to speak to anybody else and what they did wrong. You got to acknowledge your shit, because if you don't acknowledge what you did, can't nobody respect what you have to say about nobody else. Speak. Nobody can respect it because you won't even acknowledge what you did. You're not acknowledging it. You're not speaking
Beloved,
to it.
you said
You're not even saying, bro, you're not even holding yourself accountable for the shit that you
All right, man,
said.
you won't do
Speak.
this.
So how the
You have
fuck
to
do you
speak.
expect other people to then want to hear your voice of reason when you can't even reason with yourself to acknowledge that you made a mistake? All it took was for you to be like, you know what? I shouldn't have did that shit. You know what? I had to bring her shit up. Yeah, it happened. However, I didn't have to do that shit. Ain't nobody asking for no full-on apology. Just acknowledgement that you shouldn't have did
But you
that
just
shit.
said, I
Would've
should have
went farther,
apologized.
speak.
And what you just said.
Acknowledgement that you shouldn't have
You were
done
expecting
it.
an
Would've went
apology in
farther.
that.
Stop
You
speaking
literally
while I'm
just
talking.
contradicted yourself. You did expect an
That
apology.
you should not have done would have been more understanding, and people would have been more prone to hearing you out had you acknowledged that you did something that you shouldn't have done.
I said it is what it is. I did acknowledge
That's
it. I
not
said it
acknowledging
happened.
what you did.
I said it did happen. I
That
acknowledged
is
it.
not acknowledging
You
what
expected
you did.
me
Speak.
to apologize
It's not
in that
acknowledging
same
what you did,
breath,
Speak.
in that
It's
same
not
line.
acknowledging
I
what
don't
you
have
did.
nothing to apologize about.
It's not acknowledging. I never asked for an apology. Now, did I? I didn't ask you for an
You
apology.
just said I should have apologized.
No,
what
I
are you
did
talking
not.
about?
I did not say that at
You
all.
just contradicted yourself.
No, I did not ask for an apology at all. I said
Yo,
acknowledgement.
you just said you spoke
should
to
not-
the lines
you
of
said- let me tell
you
something. Let me
spoke
tell you something with
to
people.
expecting an
Let me tell you
apology.
something with people and their fucking pride. People in their pride,
Get
it
an
looks like this.
apology.
This is what pride and ego looks like, Speak. What you're doing right now, because you feel like you're under attack and you don't want to hear anything that I'm saying, is what's happening right now. You're choosing to not listen to what I'm saying
You
because you feel
dismiss
like you're under
everything that
attack.
happened.
I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. However, I
Dismiss
do feel
everything
disrespected.
that happened.
And even in a space where even in a space where I could be
Dismiss
going harder, I'm
everything
not
that happened.
I'm gonna drop you. Because even in a space where I could be going harder, I'm not. The acknowledgement of, hey, you know what? That shit, it is what it is, but I know that I didn't have to go that far. Boom. That's it. Ain't nobody asking you to make no long, drawn out fucking apology, bro. You too prideful. Your ego is getting the best of you. And you cannot out-talk me, Speak. There's nothing that you can say. You cannot twist this shit up. You cannot twist my words. You cannot you can't play the mind games with me. You're not gonna corner me into no space where you think that you finna manhandle the situation. It's not happening. All you needed to do was just acknowledge that you shouldn't have did something. That's it. You know what? I ain't have to go that far. I ain't have to call that motherfucker name. I ain't have to call her name. I ain't have to do that. Okay. If you want to put an apology behind that shit, that's your business. However, the acknowledgement would have gotten you farther in this conversation. Your acknowledgement that you shouldn't have did it would have went farther. If you're too prideful to just be like, I apologize, cool. But the acknowledgement takes you farther as a black man. And y'all be expecting me to believe that y'all know how to talk to y'all women? And the amount of grace that I gave you and you violated the grace that I gave you? No, like for real though. The amount of grace that I gave you was crazy and I ain't fucking you. So I can only imagine a woman who actually opened her legs to you. That's crazy to me. And you see her laughing like the most condescending shit that you could do. It was so condescending, Speak. And then you wonder why you're not welcomed in spaces. How you burn a bridge like that? How you just choose to just lit that bitch aflame? While I'm sitting here trying to pat out the fire, you throwing more gasoline on it. So then I'll be wrong if I block you. Huh? So now I burned the bridge? Wow. That's all you have to say? So yeah, I'll be wrong if I block you now, Speak, right? Because you choose not to motherfucking acknowledge how I'm feeling. You choose not to take accountability for your actions. We can't get to AP shit until we discuss our shit. And I'm not waiting. It ain't on your time. That's your problem as men. Y'all think shit's supposed to operate on your motherfucking time, and it don't. You don't get to disrespect me and tell me to motherfucking wait for you to acknowledge my shit. That's crazy. You don't get to do some shit to me, make me feel away, and then think that I'm supposed to wait on you. Why would I wait on you? Bro, nah, that shit wild. That shit is wild. What's up, y'all?
Hello. How you
Hello.
doing?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I honestly, I done dealt with that brother before. I was trying to get up here while he was up here, hoping that maybe he would hear another voice and he'll understand. But I don't think so, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I stopped rocking with him a long time ago, cause it'd be a lot of hostile energy for no reason. I don't like that. I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that. Not for no reason. When it's warranted, it's warranted. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, like I hope you just let that shit go. It ain't, you know, it's not as much as you was trying to give him grace. That's not gonna happen. You might as well let that shit go.
What's up? Something to say?
I
Thank
was
you.
trying to get up here to talk to him, but like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna
Hi.
move around.
Thank you, former fat man. I appreciate you coming up.
Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. What's up, love?
Okay.
How you doing?
I got a divorce for the same thing he just did. And
Damn, you
me and that
sound
act
like
like
Trip low
that?
key. Don't she sound like Trip low key?
No. No,
That's so
I'm
nice.
Angel. My name's Angel.
Hey, how you doing, Angel?
Fine. Listening to him, my ex-husband now, he literally, that's how when we got into an argument, that's what he did. And I couldn't take it. Like, that was the cause of our divorce. First of all, that is not how you acknowledge anything. Why can you not just say, hey, my fault, my bad, I apologize, or you know what, I did do that. If that made you feel away, I apologize for that. But my actual husband who doesn't live here no more, that was our argument. The way y'all just had that conversation, that's the reason why I literally got a divorce. Because at no time in this whole relationship did he ever acknowledge. That's all I ever wanted. It will get you further. Like, that is so annoying. Like, that just irritated me. I had to get on here just to say that because that is so irritating. That is so
It
irritating.
is irritating.
It's like communication and any platform. I don't care if you're talking to your dog. You need to learn how to communicate. And if you cannot communicate, you're not about to get nowhere in life. Period. Like, that is so irritating. Just to acknowledge, it is what it is not an acknowledgement. Or oh well, or it is what that's it. That's just ignorant. Like, black men need to do better. But also, black women need to hold these black people, male figures, accountable because that's not how you communicate. That's like super irritating. I just wanted to say that. I just had to say it because I was like, I've got a whole divorce behind communication, like amongst other stuff. But that was just super irritating.
I appreciate you for coming up. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Trip, dog. I don't know a Trip in here. Baby. Shorty sound like she could be your sister, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. She's like, it's not me. Baby! Thank y'all for the tap. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate y'all.
Good sister Rose, I hope you well.
I'm amazing.
That's awesome. I always love to hear that. So look, I only came up here because I'm of course, like most people on this side of TikTok, I'm familiar with the brother. And what's crazy is the live that he's holding on to from last June, AP's live. I was in there. I seen when all of that devolved. And it devolved, honestly, in a similar way to what we just seen. I've seen him do this in other people's panels. I've seen the same thing happen with T. The same thing happened with a few other people. And at this point, what concerns me the most is there's no looking in the mirror here, apparently. At one point, this brother shared with us that he was in a position where he was counseling boys. That's concerning as hell for me, for those boys. Because the level of patience and grace that you just showed in that entire exchange is like award-winning levels. And most of the people in the comments, I'm pretty sure you've seen a few of it, was like, wow. Because every direct question was met with, I don't know, a lipid level stretching to get around it, to get to his overall point with the person that he's still angry about. I say this last thing before I split. The question you asked, or basically the statement you made about him bringing up her past, where it wasn't even asked for. My thing is, if you, brother, is bringing this up as an ideal that you're uncomfortable about, something that you don't like on this app, then why then would you engage in the same content that you say you don't like or that you have an aversion to? At some point, man, you got to stop walking by that mirror and take a deep look into it. Because as it stands, I don't think you know who's on the other side. I appreciate your time, sister. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Jay Easy, for coming up. I appreciate you. What's up, AP?
It's because that's what rejection does to these men, right? Whether they're on the app, whether they're my bad. Whether these dudes, you find them on the app, whether you find them off the app, it's the same thing. I need y'all to understand the common denominator. It doesn't matter where you meet them. You could meet them in the gas station. You can meet them at the grocery store. You can meet them at the club. You could meet them at a restaurant. You could meet them on a dating site. You could meet them on Facebook. You could meet them on IG. You can meet them on TikTok. It doesn't matter. They're not TikTok this. They're not grocery store that. They're not restaurant this. They're all human beings. Everybody has at least one form or another of a social media account. So the fact that a lot of people associate the social media platform with the person is insane to me, because it doesn't matter. There is a synonymous problem that women have with men, and men choosing not to listen to women. And this is a prime example of what y'all just saw, of a man not listening to a woman. You just had another woman coming up here and say that she had a whole marriage to a man, and it was the same shit. So is it social media or is it the man? Like, let's be fucking for real. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand all of this. Like, I don't understand where y'all like to sweep under the rug the actual issue of a woman being disrespected by a man. There is the problem. If men didn't feel the need to disrespect women so much, this wouldn't be a thing. And I feel like, Rose, you getting disrespected, I just don't understand. Like, and I hate the way he set that up, now trying to throw me under the bus as the whole reason why your live got derailed. Is the whole reason why he now needs to speak to you the way that he's speaking to you. Like, he doesn't want to listen to you at all, but he cares. Like, I don't get that. It's uncalled for. And at this point, like, women trying to even just develop, that's also something I've noticed, is women trying to develop other relationships with women, and men trying to derail that shit because their ego is bruised, because they thought they were the ones that had the relationship with that woman. I'm not threatening your relationship with no woman on this motherfucking app. I don't do anything that you don't fucking allow for yourself. Nothing. I can still have my relationship with Rose and fuck with her. But the mere fact that you're doing a damn good job on your own disrespecting her is insanity to me. And you think you deserve some level of treatment back from her. Like, it's just insane, and you don't deserve that. And that's why this is really sad to see how quickly this live event, because I would have partook in the good vibes and the laughter. I would have made nice with him. I have no problem ignoring any of the issues we have. I've done it plenty of times before, which is why nobody knew he had a problem with me, because I'm the one that's not making it out to be a problem. So it's like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know even what to do with that. But Rose, unfortunately, like, this is why I have a problem coming in on my main page. This is a problem why I just have to sit in the hallway, because it's too much of a fucking distraction for people to see my name and just decide to be cordial. Like, if you don't like me, fucking ignore me. I'm not bothering you. I'm not planning on bothering you. If you and I don't fuck with each other, cool. But that don't mean we have to add each other. That don't mean we have to derail the host live to beef about our issue. Like, that's crazy to me. Why y'all can't just ignore the people that y'all don't fuck with on this app and just simply ignore them? Because, you know, even though I have him blocked, does not stop him. He's not blocked when I come in here on a mutual space. That's not a thing. So I don't know why y'all think it's possible for me to block somebody like I'm not going to see them in a mutual space. that's not the case. But there's a certain decorum and a level of responsibility that you should have with just simply ignoring somebody if you don't like them or fuck with the way that they move on the app. That's it. That's all. I think Rose can do that. Like, everybody's been able to do. Like, I don't understand.
My thing is this. I'll let you speak in a second, Miss Queen, Queen Size. Speak. This is not a gender war. I don't even have gender war topics in this motherfucker. That's not the gist of the conversation. However, you are a black man and I am a black woman, and you decided to not acknowledge that you may have offended me to some capacity. You did not speak to that at all. You chose not to. So what exactly do you want me to do when you can't even acknowledge me? And then you tell me that I just let a person disrespect you. You just let a person call me these things. I'm not your woman. One. And two, I don't have to do anything that you want me to do, especially when you disrespected my space, especially when you chose to disrespect the mutual of mine, especially when you chose not to acknowledge anything that came out of my mouth except for, all right, like you brushed that shit off. Like, can we get back to AP? No, you don't get to attack a woman in my space or anybody else for that matter. Male, female, it don't matter. Non-gender, non-conforming, non-binary, trans, anything. Baby, you don't get to disrespect nobody in here and think that you're just warranted space to be disrespectful. You got too comfortable. That's what it feel like. I think you got too motherfucking comfortable in this bitch. I think you got too comfortable in this motherfucker. Because you can't dictate how someone responds to your disrespect. You were faced with disrespect after you disrespected her. I cannot advocate for you, Speak, when you violated her. How do you expect me to defend you when you were being disrespectful? That doesn't make sense. If she just came in here and attacked you, then I'd be like, get the fuck off, speak back. However, she came in here and you attack her. I can't say shit when both of y'all is being disrespectful. Except for chill. Let's have a conversation. Let's hear each other out. Y'all want me to do what? What I look like to you? I can't tell that woman what to think. And we clearly can't tell your ass what to think either, Speak. I can't tell y'all what the fuck to do. So how you want me to regulate some shit when you first violated her? How you want me to speak for you when you violated her? And then you violated me. Go ahead, Miss Queen. Welcome to the garden. Y'all make sure y'all do the stuff that you're supposed to do on the live. Go ahead, Miss Queen.
Hi, I've never even been on anyone's live. I have no idea what the argument was about. I just heard the way he was talking and it completely threw me back to a time I was with my son's father, and we used to argue like this. It wasn't just him. It was both of us. Both of us used to me, I, my problem with you, my problem with you. And it got so bad that even after I left that relationship, I used to argue like that all the time. Me, I, my problem. This is my problem with you. And we're not going to talk about anything until we acknowledge my problem, to the point that I lost the love of my life behind that shit. And I could never convince, he just could not deal with me. We could never get back together. And I had to learn, I took 8 years being single to de-learn that kind of communication, because it is not helpful at all. It was the detriment of me in a lot of situations. I don't know if it was just because that kind of, I'm an only child and I just was like, everything was about me all the time. So I took that with it or what. But that kind of argument just it just bothered me because I'm like, you're not even listening. And I know that's what I used to do. I wouldn't even listen to nobody because it was just, well, we're not talking about my problem and what I have to do with it. I was like, ooh, someone needs to help him out because I when I tell you I have lost relationships with people that I love dearly because I couldn't not get past my own problem. I couldn't see the forest for the trees arguing like that.
Hey,
And that's all I just wanted to say.
I wanted
Thank
to.
you, Queen Size. I'm sorry that that triggered something in you. I apologize. Let me say this real quick. To all the women that got triggered while hearing that conversation, I am so sorry. Cause this is what I meant, what I mean by you derailed my life. And the space that was safe for the women that be in here, you fucked that up. So now I gotta rebuild that up. Cause all the little walls that I created to make them feel comfortable in this bitch, you found a way to try to knock them bitches down. And that's not cool, bro. Like you done triggered a whole lot of women in this bitch by how you acting. And that's not cool. And you say you like to be around women. How you like to be around women and this how you acting around women? And it's a whole lot of people that's DMing me telling me that they had to leave because of how you was talking to me, Speak. They could see their husband in you, they ex-husband in you, they ex-boyfriend in you, their baby daddy in you. That is not a good look, bro. That's not okay. Nah. I don't like that. I don't like that. You done triggered the fuck out of some people, bro. That shit not cool.
him
What's up,
him
Edna?
raising his voice.
Hi, so I just wanted to say I never had a run-in with Speak or anything, but I did look on his page and it seems as though his content kind of surrounds TikTok women with spaces and when they argue with him or have issue with him. So we were having such a great conversation. It was such good vibes on this Friday, and I just wish that we didn't get derailed by him and his disrespect, but now he's eating up the fact that quote unquote we're making good content around his actions. So maybe that's something that he does to trigger women so that it can kind of feed into whatever narrative he creates to gain his views and his followers. And yeah, I am triggered and so are other people. But you didn't deserve that disrespect, Rose. I'm really sorry for that. And AP as well. And I just hope that we can get back to having a good Friday and away from the topic of him.
I'm gonna say this
AP,
too.
are you okay?
Well, I really wish on this app, sincerely Speak, I just wish you would leave me the fuck alone. And I've been saying that for the longest time now. I wish you would just leave me the fuck alone. If you see me and I don't see you, just leave me the fuck alone. That's all you have to do. You don't have to speak to me, speak on me. You don't have to do none of that shit. Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm not bothering you. I don't trigger you. I don't say nothing to you. Leave me the fuck alone.
Hey,
Sorry.
Rose. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Rose. I love it here. I listen to you while I work, and you have good content. You did handle him very well. I was triggered. I did swipe out. He is a hurt black man. Somebody hurt him. We didn't hurt him, but somebody did. I listen to him on other people's lives, and the stuff that he says is, I can't even explain it. But I just want to say thank you for handling him. He needs therapy. AP, I'm sorry that happened. But I just wanted to say that I really, really like your content, but yeah, he kind of threw it off to the left. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry that you got triggered.
Okay, thank you so much for
Thank you for your
letting me speak.
support.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate you. What's up, ER? Pachu G. Hola.
Oh wow, it's Drea.
Oh.
So no, good afternoon. I actually work night shift, so I'm just waking up. I had to read the room very quickly. But as soon as she told me it was about him, I already knew what was going on. He can't for some reason leave her alone. I remember she blocked him initially because he did the same shit. He would not leave her alone. Every single time, you always had to address her. You always had to DM her, multiple pages, blocking every fucking page. So the fact that he's still doing this over a year later is weird as fuck. Like, he needs to just leave her alone. Why are you so obsessed, Speak? Like, for real. Like, it's really scary at this point. Because she blocked multiple pages. I think it's been like 2 or 3 pages of yours. And because and at first y'all were cool, but then all of a sudden you started getting like, and she had to block you. So why are you proving her point right now? And why are you bringing up other guys as well in that whole point? That's weird. And I'm guessing that she'd even talk to you because she doesn't talk to you. Did he address her first?
Yeah, he addressed her first.
See? That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I missed the whole thing, but because I just woke up, but I didn't know, But I've seen this behavior already. It was over a year ago. Why do you keep doing this? Again, the exaggeration is, what? So I'm exaggerating? You weren't blocked multiple pages over a year ago. That didn't happen. Oh my God.
I thank you for coming up, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna shift the energy real quick. Hold on, AP. Let me drop you down real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all, cause I gotta shift the energy for me. Hold on.